Yo, YBH.
Okay, women, we are the problem. We are the reason why our men are broken. We are the reason why the dating scene is a mess. Because we simply, and cliche as it sounds, literally don't know the value of our pussy. We don't know what we hold between our legs and how it literally runs the world. And the fact that this diamond, this light, this beautiful thing has such easy access now literally is the reason why men have given up. What work do men need to put in anymore to literally get access to the one thing that is their biggest drive and motivator to be a better man? It's so easy to get. Men can subscribe to your OnlyFans. Men can literally follow you on Instagram and already know what it looks like to have you bent over on the bed. Okay? It doesn't make you more valuable. It does not make you more attractive. It literally is just giving the men the instant gratification that they're looking for and that we have literally made them so addicted to. You know, men can just walk outside and see a woman's ass hanging out of her shorts. That's all that, like, gratified, okay? Dopamine. Men are good. Men don't need to go out of their way and become a certain man and be of a certain character to get access to pussy anymore. And you know why us women do that? Is because we're insecure. We literally will do anything for some type of sexual validation. And for some reason, we have come to the point where we equate our sexual validation to how worthy and valuable we are. But one thing we fail as women to understand is that we always hold that value. We always have that value. It never left. It was never gone. Us women just lack so much intelligence and education and knowledge on who we really are and the power we really have for multiple different reasons that we just have resulted to the lowest of lowest ways to make ourselves feel secure again. We're lost. We're empty. And we're using men. We're using our gift as a weapon to steal men's energy, to run away deeper, to literally empty out even what we have already emptied out, even more. We don't know how to fill ourselves back up. And we can only start filling ourselves back up, and we can only start healing the world and healing the men of this world by understanding our value. Men will literally become Superman to get next to the women that he dreams of, okay? Men have given up on women. Men know us so well because they love us so much. They know that the state of the world is just because women are insecure. Men can see us in our rawest form, even though we can't. And we can't because we're so caught up in our emotions. We're so caught up in the insecurity and that we feel like we're not enough, that we can't see that we are literally reeking of desperation. We are reeking of insecurity. Men know that all they need to do is be like, hey, beautiful, damn, you look good in that dress. Oh, like, you know, let me take you out to dinner. That's all it takes. Now a woman is like, damn, like, he finds me attractive. I'm high market value. That means I'm valuable. I'm better than this next girl. No, you aren't, my love. And it's okay. It's okay that you don't know this because I didn't know this either, okay? I was giving out my sexual energy for free because I was so empty inside. And it hurt me so much. It hurt me so much, and I live with so much regret till this day because of the state of my insides and what the mindset I was taught growing up, and just because I was surrounded by other insecure women that made it seem like it was okay for me to get validation from men to make myself feel better, or that was how I equated my worth. And you're the, you know, the most valuable girl in the friend group if you can get this much play and if you are this sexually attractive. But that's not true. We hold the power for men to be of certain caliber, of to have certain characteristic traits, to be protective, to be loyal. We hold the power once we understand our security and we understand that, okay, I am who I am. I am secure. I know this is what I bring to the table. I am secure. I am confident. I have knowledge. I have the power to take care of my children. I have the power to work on my health and go work out. And I have all these self-discipline aspects, and just you have more things other than just your sexual aspect. You bring so much more to the table that you just need a man to match that. And then he understands that once he matches that, he will get access to the one thing that he's being a certain way for. That is the biggest motivation. We need to understand that a man's biggest flaw is his lust. But we have created an environment where men's lust is growing and they have no need to suppress this sin. They don't have any need to suppress this demon of lust inside them, because it's gaining them access to the one thing that they would gain if they didn't suppress it in an ideal world. If a man didn't suppress his lust, then he wouldn't have access to women, because women understand that that is not what I'm looking for in a man. I'm looking for a man who is not submitted to his lowest frequency. A woman's lowest frequency, on the other hand, is her being caught up in her emotions, her being caught up in things like insecurity and doubt and no self-respect. These things can make a woman so blind to her value, to what she really needs to move and maneuver as, that she will result to desperate moves and desperate ways to gain validation, to fill up her empty cup. And men now just see that, okay, women are just empty, and this is all I need to do to gain the one thing that I value the most: pussy. Men nowadays just, the only difference is like, okay, this woman has a fatter ass. This woman is, better at doing her makeup and better at dressing. So as a man, I'm going to gain status and money to get access to these women. But it's not like this doesn't exist anymore. Men are not like, okay, let me become self-disciplined. Let me become, super fit and super healthy so I have what it takes to protect my wife and my children. Let me become financially stable so that I can provide for my wife and take care of her. Men don't need to do any of that anymore to gain access to women. Men just need to be, of high status, and not even of status. Now men can log into Instagram and subscribe to your OnlyFans and see what you look like bent over on the bed. They don't even need to do nothing. They don't even need to talk to you. So do you understand how we are the problem? How we are using our sexual energy, our most valuable thing that we own, to make ourselves feel more secure, because we don't know how to fill our cups up? That we are literally preying on the downfall of men and preying on their weakest. We're literally growing and making their weakest thing more powerful. Now that is what runs men, their lust, is because there's no need to do and put in the work to get the woman that they want. Because women, we make it so easy. We need to start loving ourselves, and we need to start having this conversation more and pushing and inspiring other women to not have to, gain validation from men sexually, to be more aware of the energy they're putting out and to be more aware of how they feel about themselves. We need to have conversations like this so that we can heal the world, because I know I have found peace and I have truly, grown to learn what I need to do in order to attract the same type of partner that I want. And it started with me accepting the fact that I didn't know my value. I didn't really understand the nature of men and how I was using my power in the wrong way this whole time. And now that I understand this, and I have a lot of regrets, but I trust in the timing and the unfolding of my life. I have this message to share with other women because I went through it myself. I'm passionate about this, about healing the women and healing our men because of what I went through. So let's work together and let's start, protecting our sexual energy as women and raising the standard for what men need to do to get the thing that they love most. It's really simple. We hold the power and we can heal the world. I hope this makes sense, and I hope you learned something, and I hope this inspired you if you're a woman to be more grounded in who you really are and put out that energy and attract genuine connections instead of just validation for sexual energy and feeling like your value is worth. It comes from how worthy you are sexually. It doesn't. You become more attractive when you are of a certain character. And men are of certain, attractiveness when they are of certain character. We need to raise our standards. And with that, love will grow in the world. We will have better families, better relationships, better marriages, better children that we can raise through love and we can raise through true, of our soul, because we've gone within and we've accepted the things that we feel insecure about, and we learn how to fill our cup up. We learn how to reassure ourselves. We learn how to love ourselves, so we don't have to look for it in ways that are empty and are low vibrational. We are all queens and kings, and I hope one day we grow and be better, and the world, we see the state of the world in a better place. I hope we live to see the day. All right, peace. Bye.